Hey DYDers, I'm coming at you live from Ho Chi Minh. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm actually, if it looks strange where I'm at right now, it's because I'm in my co-working space in the call box. It's like a tight little squeeze in here, but it should be a perfect environment for our lesson about SOPs. With everything business, with everything content, but specifically with how I'm doing it with YouTube. So basically, when it comes to an SOP, I'll always use a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are classic, they're simple, but they're fucking effective. Now, if you look at this spreadsheet, I don't have a lot of information in here, and I also want to clarify and emphasize the fact that this is a work in progress, man. Like, it'll get better as time goes on, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing with YouTube so you can kind of see how this assembly line of to-do list, check marks, so on, this SOP process actually works. So for YouTube, I'll put the actual name of the video here. And I want to clarify, I've created this 100% myself. I have not found any of this online. So if anyone's interested, perhaps in the update for YouTube later, when I've mastered this, I'll make it available in case anybody is interested in creating their own YouTube SOP. So anyways, I'll put like the name of the video here. So let's say I was doing a digital nomad guide for Colombia. Okay, so I put that right there. Digital nomad guide for Colombia. Is that how you spell Colombia? I think it's O. It's an O. Now notice what I did there. How the color changed. I'm a very visual person, okay? So when it was like that, it was red, and when I actually had something in there written down in the actual cell, I think it's a cell, it turns green. That is done via conditional formatting. You do not need to do that, but I am a very visual learner. So it's very important for me to see greens and reds so I can see things link up. And then I know that when this entire row is green, that everything that needs to be done on this particular SOP, or at least for that particular video, is done and good to go. So anyways, the next thing I'll say, whether or not it's live, yes or no. If it's yes, it should turn green. No, bad Aaron, didn't do conditional formatting with that. I have to change all these to make sure they're conditionally formatted. But hypothetically, once it was live, that would say yes, and then it would turn green, and I'd move on down. Then I'd put the YouTube URL. The blog post type. What I mean by that is some blog posts I have super long blog posts. Some I have none yet that I have to write. Some I have half blog posts. So that's just something for me so I can match the video with the type of blog post that it's paired with. And then I can draw conclusions to see, oh, okay, the longer blog posts with the videos seem to rank better, so on and so on. I'll put the blog post URL. Animation done. That's like just like a thing that I'm outsourcing to help kind of with the content creation with the actual animations for the thumbnails. I'll show those to you guys later. I'll put the keyword here. So this keyword would be, I'm not sure what the keyword would be. Actually, it might be digital nomad Colombia. Okay, and look, that turned green. Good work, Aaron. I'll put the title of the video. That's actual title, like, what is it like being a da-da-da-da in Colombia? Okay, and that's where the title will go, so on and so on. Next up is the description. The description is the area right below the YouTube video, okay? So whether or not that's done, how much the word count is. I like to, from what I'm reading, over 500 words is better. This is me making sure that I have specific affiliate links. So as you can see, just going through bit by bit, process by process, to make sure that that every video that I published is optimized as possible. So TubeBuddy optimization, that's a premium extension that you can use for YouTube SEO. The tags are basically like same thing with blog posts. You can do like tags, which basically help give YouTube some context for what the categories are of your video. Then I can put the tags there. If I added cards, the little links that show up in the video. You know, you're talking about something, and the little like box like shows up in the left-hand corner and says, "Click this for this video." Those are cards. Those help with YouTube SEO. How many cards there are, whether or not I've added an end screen. An end screen is at the end of a video, you have a little screen and it says subscribe here and check out these other videos, whether or not the thumbnail is done, whether or not I've added to a playlist. So as you can see, this thing is extensive. It's long, okay? And it's super time consuming to make, which is why I'm happy to share it with you guys if anybody's interested in getting it. But this is the process that enables me that ensures that I am making the highest quality product every single time, and that I'm ensuring that all these steps are being done. Because if I don't do this, look at all these steps, man. I'm going to forget half these fucking things. There's no way I'm going to remember all these little things, so you have to force yourself to do it. So whether it's YouTube videos, whether it's a podcast, or whether it's blog posts, look to create the same sort of systematic checklist. You can just go through and say yes, 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 so that you know that your content is as optimized as possible. So this is just a little bit of an insight into that for YouTube, what I'm doing, and my overall SOP process in general. And remember, I will provide this once I have mastered it, because this is just about 2 weeks in. There's going to be a lot more that goes into it, so I'll be sure to share it with you guys when it is updated and improved. Thanks.